Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about the sudden deaths in people who are aged about from in the early 20s, late 20s, early 30s and the late 30s. And the people who are fitness enthusiasts and the people who are into fitness business. Why does it happen? You might be seeing them that they are very look fit and they have very good physique, and suddenly after some time you come to know that they are dead, maybe a heart attack or some other issue, or going through some major health issues. And nowadays you get to hear a lot of pro bodybuilders, a lot of youngsters who are into fitness and all this, so they're dying suddenly. So what are the reasons that why it happens? I just wanted to talk about that. And I would say the first reason is abuse. Abuse can be any kind of abuse. Abuse is mostly it's about steroid abuse, and then supplementation abuse, and wrong nutrition. Anything you do way in excess is abuse. So these are few of the reasons. And the other reason is that any newcomer who wants to have a good physique, wants to start a fitness regime, they go on Facebook and Instagram. Nowadays you see a lot of fitness models, a lot of pro bodybuilders on social media, and they just see and they think, okay, fine, I want to be like that. Nothing wrong in being like that, but trying to achieve that kind of a fitness physique, it's in a very short period, it's bad. So people who are starting very young, or people who are just starting to gymming and all these things, they should be cautious about how do they have to plan, whether it has to be done within 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, or what. And depending on that, you select your goals and then you start up. And the other major problem would be starting out as soon as they enter the gym, and they want to just take steroids. That's again a major problem. And you want to start the fitness, you want to start with the steroids, we want to start with a lot of supplementations. That's wrong again. And the fourth point would be taking very heavy doses of steroids like a pro bodybuilder. Pro bodybuilders, they have been continuing fitness, they've been in the fitness industry for a long, probably 8-10 years of experience, and probably they have started very naturally, build up their resistance, and then probably they are loading up whatever they are. But I feel youngsters nowadays, they just go onto the internet, just see the cycles of cycle means like a steroid cycle, which gives you like how much you have to take weekly and all things. The pro bodybuilders, they take massive amounts of steroids per week, and obviously your body is not used to that, and you never have taken any kind of a substance, so it's a foreign thing that you're injecting into yourself. And on a high dose is just taking something from internet and then loading into your body. It's not good. And then again, this other point is that loading too much of protein at the beginning of the game. As soon as you enter into the gym, that you think that, okay, fine, I have to load up protein, I have to load up this, I have to load up that, and then you're stressing yourself too much. And anything in excess is bad. And as soon as you start, you don't have to load up too much of protein. Gradually increase it. And the other major problem is that once you have a good physique and all that, you think that, okay, fine, you need to see your abs, you need to see your muscle, so you need more clarity in your muscle. So a lot of people are probably internet, or a lot of people who don't have much knowledge, they'll say, okay, cut down salt. So what happens, then you go on cutting on salt, and you cut down salt for a way too long. Probably a lot of people, they cut down salts for like 15 days, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. That's very bad. That's very dangerous. That's very bad for your body. So cutting down sodium for a very long time, it's very dangerous for your body. And the other problem is nowadays trainers, it's very sad to say that, but a lot of trainers are popping up, but they don't have adequate knowledge about the fitness field. They don't have any knowledge about supplementation, or even if they're trying to give them the steroids, even they don't have the knowledge. Probably they got a wrong knowledge from someone else, and they're passing on the same wrong knowledge to the youngsters who want to build a body. And to get immediate fame, name, and to be the top trainer in the city or probably their area, and they call themselves the transformation specialist without any adequate certification, knowledge or anything, and they just want to quickly grab information from the net, grab information from pro bodybuilder. How much steroid do you take? Okay, fine. This is the thing. This is the cycle. This is the thing. Okay, some new guy comes in. I'm going to transform you in like within few weeks, within few months, and they're going to load up a lot of stuff into your body. Obviously, they're not doing that, or probably even they are doing that being very foolish, and they're doing it to the clients, and they're damaging their body. That's a major concern. And that's a huge problem in this type of trainers who want to get to the fame very easily without any adequate knowledge, without any studies background. And these are the things. And actually what happens when you're starting exercise, you're already stressing out your body. And you're going to the gym, you've never been to a gym. When you're working out and you're stressing out your body is under strain because of lifting heavy weights, or and then you start a nutrition plan, then you start a supplementation plan. It's already under stress. So you have to let the body adapt to the stress and gradually build it up so that it's like, for example, if you go to the gym, you won't directly lift up like 100 kgs, right? So you're going to you'll be lifting up, say, 8 to 10 kgs, and then gradually go up to like 15, 20 kgs, and then within a few months or a year, you'll come up to 100 kgs. That's how the body is built. That's how the muscles are built. That's how the human body has to be taken further in life. So same thing with your nutrition, same thing with your supplementation, same thing with your exercises. Gradually build it up. Don't shoot up. First day, please don't shoot up. And even I would say, I won't recommend steroids, but a lot of people are taking, that's a fact. But if you're taking any kind of a thing like supplementation or whatever XYZ you're taking, you please take it, go slow, listen to your body, whether it's capable of taking it or no, it's showing some signs that, okay, fine, I'm not able to take it. So according to that, build it up gradually. And what happens when you load up this stuff into your body? When you load up a lot of steroids, when you load up a lot of supplements and a very high protein diet, your thermal energy increases, your thermal heat increases, your core temperature is your body heat increases. And your body heat, if it increases to very high levels, it's not good for your body and it's not good for your organs. And in turn, obviously, you're dehydrating yourself more, and in return, you're damaging your body more. So increasing your thermal energy without getting adapted to a certain things is not good. And other thing is that we live in Western countries. We are in India, which is already humid. So you have to see, probably when you're walking, sitting, or probably walking up the stairs, you're sweating more. So obviously you're losing more sodium. So you have to be careful about your core temperature. That's the most important thing, I would say, to control your body temperature. Probably drink more water, drink buttermilk, have some curd, keep it a little cooler. When you're on a very high protein diet, when you take a lot of steroids, the creatine level in your body increases. Your creatine level increases, and the blood pressure increases, and the blood becomes more thick. So when the blood is more thicker, so obviously the kidneys and the heart has to work overtime to pump in more blood. Your unwanted stress for the heart. Eventually, what happens when the heart gets weaker by pumping up more, so there is a chances of heart failure or a heart attack. And it's like the resting heart rate. If it's, for example, if it's 70 right now, 70 beats per minute, so it probably goes up to 75 or 80. Some people have naturally around nearly like 80, and that's bad. The cardiac system is very weak. That's because all of these aspects, you have to look into that. What kind of substances you're loading into your body, what kind of nutrition you're taking in, and whether you're exercising properly or you're straining yourself too much and all that. Then you ask about how do you take care of it. First thing I would say that stop going to the trainers who don't have any knowledge, or I would just call them the internet trainers. There are so many trainers there. I usually call them internet trainers. It's like they see a YouTube video. Okay, fine, this exercise looks good. They don't even know what this exercise is for, what this is for. They just come, try it on the client. And they just go on to a pro bodybuilder. They follow a pro bodybuilder on the Insta or on a Facebook, and the bodybuilder talks about, I'm loading this much of protein, I'm loading this much of this, I'm loading this much of this is my cycle. And they take that and they just directly give it to you. So be aware of this. Please don't go to this kind of trainers who are playing with your lives, who are just looking for quick fix. Don't do that. As I always say to my clients and anybody who comes in for any kind of information from me, I would always say them, build it up gradually, build up slowly your workouts, your nutrition plan, your supplementation plan, your protein also. You have to gradually build it up. You can't just load up about 200-300 grams of protein per day into your body. Gradually build it up as you build up your weightlifting style. What do I mean by doing things in a cycle? Cycle is not always about steroids. Cycle can be about nutrition. A cycle can be about your workout. Cycle can be about your supplementation. For example, if you're taking a pre-workout which has caffeine in it, so your body is getting used to caffeine, and after a while, probably after 2 months or so, when you take one scoop, you're not getting that much of energy as you used to get in the beginning. So your body is getting used to that caffeine. Then you load up 2 scoops, then you want to go up to 3 scoops. It's bad again. So I would recommend you to do something like, if you're taking any kind of a supplementation plan, do it for 2 months or max is 3 months. Then cut down for like 10 days or 15 days or probably a month. Then again restart it. So your body is not getting used to, and body is not adapting anything, caffeine or any kind of a substance in it. Even for the steroids, I would say if you are taking it right now, please don't take it throughout the year. It's really very bad. Your toxin levels in the body is increasing in a very rapid speed if you're taking it throughout the year. It's very bad. You do take care of this cycle where you have to cut down. You start for 1 month or probably 2 months or 3 months, then cut down for a few days, and naturally then again go. And then the same thing with the nutrition plan. If you have very strict regimen where you are loading up a lot of protein, not taking too much of fiber in it, then again it's bad. So you have to make sure that you're taking too much of good fiber when you're taking protein, so that doesn't put too much of strain on the stomach. And then even for the protein thing, you have to make sure that like 1 month or 2 months you do on a high protein diet, then again for a few days, probably a week, cut down, go on a very high carbs diet and a very high fiber diet. So that will let your body breathe easy, let your body go, remove the toxins from your body and let the blood flow, make it more easier, less strain on your kidneys, less strain on your heart. What are the things that you really have to do? I'll just count on few pointers which is going to help you all your life, and whether you are a pro bodybuilder, whether you are a beginner or anybody, or you're just starting any kind of a fitness program. I would say first most important thing is hydration. Water. Hydration is water. Drink as much as water as possible, because that keeps your core temperature levels in a maintained level, that keeps your body in a good shape and lets your protein absorb properly in your body. And the second thing would be fiber. Fiber is important. A lot of people think, okay, protein is the most essential part of fitness. It is very important for the muscles, but you have to have fiber so that your digestive system is better. Otherwise, your toxin levels is increasing, then you're not able to digest protein properly, and that creates all the problem. So I would say hydration, then fiber. Third thing comes in the protein, and the fourth thing is the fats, and the fifth thing would be the carbs. And the sixth thing is most important thing is recovery. Recovery in sense sleep and workout volume you have to plan. And I would say plan your workout regime according to your lifestyle. If you're working 8 hours job, then probably you do every single day and 1 hour or 2 hours of workout or whatever your capacity is. And then if you're having a job where you're like very active lifestyle, 12 to 15 hours of job, then you try to take it a little easier and probably increase more carbs in your nutrition so that a recovery is much better for you. I would say please plan your workout regime according to your lifestyle. That is very important. Not every body is the same, so you can't think that okay fine, this plan works for this guy, that the same plan will work for me. It won't. Probably it won't. So you make sure that the plan has to be suited to your lifestyle, your kind of a body type. And other thing I would say, if you're starting any kind of a plan, supplementation plan or anything, I would say you please make sure that you're getting a medical checkup done for any pre-existing conditions in your body. So you never know what kind of conditions do exist in your body. So it's always better to get any kind of a complete medical examination done before you start any program. It's always very safe, and I would recommend you going through this medical checkup probably every 6 months. It's very important, and I know it's a little bit of expense, but this expense will help you out to know your body much better, and it will, for a very longer run, it will help you out. And this is the thing, guys. I hope you got the right information, you got the information required, and I would say just be healthy, live fit, and be strong.